That's the whole tragic point, my friends. What would I do?
Let's try this again. To make a long story short, when I originally started Thuggaganda around February of last year, I figured it would be a great point for me to expand the whole Thuggaganda, the Thug Passion scene. Thug Passion, for those of you who don't know, is the rap alter ego that I made up during high school. Kind of took more of its own character during college. And Daquan within itself is basically an expansion of that in the terms of media and production and anything else I want to do with it. So I started the channel just for shits and giggles while I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time. But I never, ever did this solely for me. This was something more or less for the people that I knew had the work ethic, that I knew had the drive, or at least I thought I did. Had more of a sense to want to eat the same way I want to eat. And this is why this is one of the reasons why I started this Why We Can't Have Nice podcast. And for this topic, we're going to talk about something that might make other people part of, get butthurt syndrome. And that's consistency. Before I get to flaming everything else about it, I'm going to talk about myself. Because it's only fair. I feel like I have a problem with grinding out as much as I want to. Promoting every day, making sure videos are getting hit, checking promotions, trying to reach out and get more promotions, hustling the way I want to be hustled. And that's because I feel like, honestly, the podcast isn't where I feel like it should be at in order for me to feel confident about that. But I'm always going to feel like that. So it's like, I feel like it's a disservice for my fellow podcast mates to work with me while I'm under this mentality. At the time being, this is, before, in all honesty, I always feel like that the people around me is just as much of an importance, or if not more of an importance than me as a person. And the reason why I hang around the people that I do constantly is because I know that we all want the same thing. We all do the same things, we want the same things, and we're going to strive for the same things regardless of all. And this is for people that always wanted to come, chime in, take their time, come in the podcast, say they want to work, And me being open-ended as I am, I'll always give the hand out to anybody that wants to come. But like my good podcast mate Dro over here, like he once said, everybody wants to come in, no one wants to put in the work. I 100% agree with that. Me, Dro, and Show have been at this consistently for a few months now, give or take, right?
What would I do if I could reach inside of me?
A few months. Well, we're not that deep into the year, but
How it feels
a few months
to
now.
say, I like what I
So,
see.
around my birthday.
Maybe a little before that. So we've been married for almost half a year.
6 months. Already constructing a new format for the seasons, which I feel like is a better format for us compared to the last season's format. I feel like our topics are better, our flow is better, just everything about it this season is a little bit better. I honestly can't fucking fathom any dents or any hiccups in our movement. So if anyone in general, it's not just messing with me and messing with my business thing. If you're gonna want to incorporate work with us, if you're gonna want to engage in business with us, if you're not gonna hold up your end of the bargain and you're not gonna like take the fucking initiative to want to work with me or want to pull through or want to like just be a person on your word or anything like that, then like I'm not gonna take it any type of way. I'm gonna just move on. You know, it's not necessarily burning the bridge. It's not or anything like that. It's literally I'm just gonna keep on moving. If I'm too busy for you, I'm gonna be too busy for you. That's how life is gonna work. You know, and for the consistency of people that want to be in our podcast, don't show up, don't care. In this line of business, we can't care because it's like I can't care for wasting my time for other people again. And I know this because I've done it a few times. I'm not immune to these things. I'm not immune to showing up late. We all show up late at times. We all done fucking had to cancel last minute and not for good reasons. Everyone done did the same shit. But that makes me no different from you. So this topic is literally in regards to the same conversations you will be having with me if this was vice versa. Or you would have with any business partner and vice versa. It just infuriates me because it's like we all like I'm always giving the helping hand. I'm pretty fucking savage and I'm pretty rude. I'm a friendly person, but I'm not the most friendliest person to be around. But I always give that helping hand. I'm always open for business and politicking. There's no way for you to fuck me. That came out wrong. There's no way for you to try to screw me over in any sense of the word because you're only going to be screwing yourself over. I always keep that, huh? Shut up. I always want to tell people to keep grinding. I'm never going to stop you from your hustle. I'm not going to tell you how to not follow your dreams. I'm not going to tell you not to, do what you want to do in your life. But just keep that shit away from me if you're going to want to engage in business with me, but not engage with me at the same time. I've did that to people. I did that to my homie Clutch, as a matter of fact. I literally said, yo, we're going to work together and stuff like that. And never hit him up again about it. Shit like that. There's plenty of people that I've seen work with me on time and time again and then just stop working with me about it. I don't know what shit is. I don't care what people do with their lives or anything like that. It's just more or less with the consistency of wanting to be part of something or the consistency of wanting to own yourself. You just gotta be consistent because at the end of the day, if you bullshit other people, you're just gonna bullshit yourself at the end of it because that's the only thing you're gonna have left. And it kind of leads into my what I've been doing as of recent, the whole supporting your brothers and supporting your sisters. I've just been sharing people just to share people, sharing people on a consistent basis just to share people on a consistent basis. It gets on my fucking nerves that when it comes to Fiona Nova that people.
And who are you to her again?
Oh, my future baby mother, Fiona Nova. Yeah, Joe's dead right now. my future baby mother, Fiona Nova, and it's like, y'all motherfuckers really get butthurt when I post her a lot. Cause she's grinding, nigga. Like, the fuck you talking about, my guy? Like, yo, like the same thing with Stephanie. Whenever I can honestly see somebody streaming and I can honestly share them on my Facebook or share them on my Instagram, I'll fucking do it. But if y'all pieces, it's not the fact that y'all pieces are hitting or not. If y'all shit ain't moving, you ain't fucking grinding, I'm not gonna fucking share you. I share my boy Kadeem. His rap name is Making Out, my nigga. His group is called Henny Boys. He made a song that says hold your horses, and a song that's chorus is she put my dick in the mouth. And I will share that nigga's shit every fucking time. You know why? Because that nigga's actually out there doing something with his fucking life. There's a lot of fucking people that sit there and want to be all stagnant, get all mad that niggas ain't getting shit. I will never get mad at anybody that's not in my fucking circle working with me, that they're not sharing or promoting my shit. I will never get mad at anybody that's outside my circle working with me, or I'm outside my fucking place of business doing anything for me. That also means if you as outside my being do something for my business or do something for me that I didn't ask you for, there should be nothing I should owe you. Same rules go to apply if I do it to someone else. I done did it for someone else. There's plenty of fucking people I done fucking talk to that like I probably never would get a fucking shout out or anything like that. I don't fucking care. I feel like shouting people out. I feel like spreading the love. It makes like I feel good doing it. It's all of like y'all like people be like getting to fucking together and just acting all fucking subconscious and shit. Acting like they know what the fuck, you know, like acting like I move different and I am different. I act different. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing's changed about me and how I handle business. Anyone that see me handle business knows how I act and knows how I am. I'm very straightforward. I'm very fucking straight to the point. So it's like niggas don't want to work. If people don't want to work with me, they don't want to work with me. That's perfectly fine. You best to be straight up with me though. When it comes to supporting my brothers and supporting my sisters, shout out to Kadeem, shout out to Jada, shout out to Stephanie, shout out to Emmy, shout out to Anna, shout out to Dro, shout out to Show, shout out to Shawn, shout out to, if I forgot your name, I'm sorry. Even well, shout out to Rhonda. Y'all all doing something in regards to the only reason why I haven't tagged my girlfriend because she blocked me or anything. That's her fault, not mine. But anyway, niggas need to stop going around making it a mission to downplay how other people support other people, and people need to stop downplaying how other people do business for themselves. But in regards to people doing business with others, people need to keep that open line of communication. Because if I start working with you and I just fall off the face of the earth, I'm taking that risk of not being able to do work with you after that. Because it's like, yo, like you just expect them to, this happened and that's it. No, we gotta keep that constant talk. We gotta keep that constant form of communication going. We're in this together. We're all in the same fucking gutter. We might be in two totally different living situations, two different relationship situations, two different hustle situations. Actually, not two different hustle situations, two different just thought processes. And we're still in the same hustle. If you're not gonna hustle with me, then I don't need to hustle with you. If you're not gonna work with me, I don't need to work with you. But it's like, I support anybody that I feel like is doing something. My man Chuck Boogie doing something. My former schoolmate got his own clothing line, Black Legacy, doing something. I can support in the ways that I can support until I can support in different ways, and I'll support in different ways. But consistency is key, and I would gladly support anybody that is working, anybody that's grinding. Eric, for another example. But y'all also need to please shut the fuck up about how I do my thing, how this man does his thing, how any one of my crew members does his thing. You see, we don't even have a fucking cameraman no more. I've been fucking filming this shit myself for like how long? Since like what? How long has it been? Months. Did I get mad at you left? No. There's no love lost. I hope Shawn
doing his own thing.
I hope Shawn does fucking well with his own endeavors.
He's doing his own thing, so let him do his own thing. It is what it is. Another 12 on it.
You know, I've been filming myself. I've been editing myself. I've did that since we first started. I've done, you know, we done been working. Joe will come up with ideas for the podcast. Show will come up with stuff for the podcast. We all will come up with stuff. We're all in this together. But if we all in this together, then you gotta understand something, that business is business and personal is personal. So this is like more of a, if you're gonna work with me, then work with me. If I'm not at the point where you want me to work at, then I'll tell you that. If we're not, and another thing, if I'm not cool with you personally, I'm not gonna work with you. Because if I know that certain ways that you move on a personal level is how you move at when you're working professionally, I'm damn sure not gonna work with you. I just feel like people need to understand that in this struggle, that all we got is each other. But then on the most part, all we got is ourselves. And this fat motherfucker wants to come in.
Oh, shut your light skin ass up.
Oh, you ain't talking to you, lighter than me.
This nigga gonna come off. Yeah, I'm lighter than him, but all the shit he's done make him lighter than me by default.